Welcome you all to my channel 545. In this 5-point presentation, today I'll be taking you to the amazing world of Ayurveda. I'll make it apparent to you that how our sages had labeled Ayurveda, citing the pages of Samhita. Here we go.
So today we will learn about Ayurveda, its definitions, etc. So first about Ayurveda. Ayurveda. So the term for the Pada, Nirukti I am telling first. That is the etymology of the term Ayurveda. So Ayurveda term is formed by two words. That is Ayushaha and Vetaha. Ayusha, Ayush plus Veta. So about Ayush. I'll be telling in the later series. And Veta. Veta is derived from the root which. Which. So which means to obtain, acquire, that is to know about. So it is know about life. That is Ayurveda. Ayush is life. Veda is knowledge or know. Ayurveda is know about life or life also expressed as longevity. It can also be clear with other meanings. So we'll see what our Acharya authors mentioned about Ayurveda in the Samhita. So Samhitas are the sayings which is vague, as told before. So the sayings are vague, mentioned in the Samhita, Samhita Kriya. So we'll see, go through the definitions of Ayurveda and see what it is representing. So in different ways, Acharyas have explained about Ayurveda, but the meaning is all same, that is, it is a science of life or the knowledge of life. So let's go and see what Charakacharya described about Ayurveda, defined Ayurveda. So Charaka in Sutra Sthana, chapter 1, sloka 41, we can see the reference that Ayurveda Sauchyate. So defining Ayurveda in two perspectives, that is Ita, Hitam, Sukham, Dukkham. Ayustasya hitahitam. Manam cha tatcha yatroktam Ayurveda sa uchyate. So here two ways Charaka explains. First, he says about the life. What all types of lives are there? So four ways of life he is explaining. So four ways of life. I'm stressing on that four ways. So it is very important question that types of ayus. That is, according to Charaka, it is Hita ayus, Ahita ayus, Sukha ayus, Dukkha ayus. So it is all dependent on the individual. How we can maintain our life. So we can Hita means it is beneficial. So in the beneficial way, we can proceed with the life. Hita means it's the opposite, so harmful way. And Sukha means joyable, enjoyable, happy, pleasant, etc. And Dukkha is opposite, depressed, unenjoyable, like that. So four ways of life are there, and it is depend on the individual. So how we go through this, we can have this four types of life. So here, to have this beneficial and enjoyable life, Hita and Sukha life, we have to follow certain rules and regimens, which is described in Ayurveda in detail. If we go through that rules and regimens, we can attain a good life. If we are denying that rules and regulations and living our own lifestyles, we are going through the
bad life. So here next word it is hita hitam. So here hita and hita we can take it as good life and bad life. So first Acharya has told about four ways of life Zada, and these four ways of life are built up by the individual choice. Individual's choice. So he can, if they want good life, beneficial life, they can follow proper rules and regimens. Charya as it is called, Dinacharya, Ritacharya, etc. Satgata also. And Hita, Hitam, Hita, Hitam, Sugam, Dukkam. Then Acharya says that about this good life activities or things to do to maintain good life and also bad life. That is the second point. And also to increase, manam means measurement, measurement or the duration or the period we can say duration of life or the things to uh, prolong the life, longevity. Yatra Uttam, it's told where, that is Ayurveda. So these things are told in which branch, which science, that science we call it as Ayurveda. That is what Charakacharya explains about Ayurveda. So he, in a different way, that about four ways of life he has mentioned, and also the activities or the things to be followed to maintain good life, bad life, and to increase the duration or the period of life in a good way. So these are all explained in Ayurveda. That is concluding Charaka's definition of Ayurveda. That is Hita Hitam Sukham Dukkam Ayus Tasya Hita Hitam Manam Cha Tacha Yatroktam Ayurveda Sa Uchyate. And it is in the Sutra Sthana, chapter 1. Next, we will see the second Acharya, that is Susruta Acharya. What Susruta Acharya states about this Ayurveda, how he is defining Ayurveda. So Ayurasmin. Here also one thing you have to note that Sushruta Sutra Sthana, first chapter, 15th sloka, Sushrutacharya explains about Ayurveda, Ityayurveda. So Ayur Asmin Vidyate, Anena Va, Ayur Vintandi. Vidyate means knowing. So knowing about the Ayus. And also, after knowing about the life or how to attain the rules for life, longevity, etc., we can obtain that longevity also. That is Ayurveda. From where we can know about our life or to maintain our life and also to obtain life, that is Ayurveda. So Ayurasmin Vidyate Anena Va Ayurvindanti Ityayurveda. That is also in the Sutra Sthana, first chapter. So next, third Acharya. What this third Acharya states, we will see. Third is Vagbada, Ashtanga Sangraha. That is also, we have to note it, it is also in the Sutra Sthana, first chapter, 8th sloka. So here, Ashtanga Sangraha, I told it is a compilation work of the previous textbooks, that is mainly Charaka Samhita, Sushruta Samhita, and also some relevant Samhitas available during this period, Vagbada's period. So in that he has mentioned one extra point that is related with the Veda. So Ayushaha Palanam Vedam. That is one part. Ayushaha Palanam Vedam. Upavedam Adarvanam. The second part. So Ayushaha, again it is life. Palanam. Palanam means maintaining. Maintaining life. The techniques to maintain the life is told in Ayurveda. That knowledge were or branch were the techniques to maintain the life or longevity is mentioned. And that is Upaveda of Atharva Veda. So four Vedas are there. Rig Veda,
Veda, Yajurveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, and Atharva Veda. Normally, actually, in all the four Vedas, there is mentioning about the signs of life. But in the Atharva Veda, Rig Veda and Atharva Veda, and mainly it's about this Ayurveda versus is developed in the Atharva Veda compared to the other three Vedas. So Upa means it's similar or next to. Hmm? So it is also the considered as the Upaveda or the similar Ayurveda is mentioned in Atharva Veda also. We can take in that meaning also. So Ashtanga Sangra, apart from Charaka Samhita and Vishuddha Samhita, he has mentioned that it is near to the Veda. It can be considered as similar to this Atharva Veda. So Upavedam Atharvanaha. So related with Atharvaveda. Ayurveda is later mentioned more in Atharvaveda. So all the three Brihatrayis we can get the meaning of Ayurveda that Ayurveda mentioned about the knowledge about the life. So hope it is clear to you. So next we will see what is told in the Legutrayi. So in the Legutrayi, that is also three minor or secondary samhitas, and in that three is the that is Matavanitana, Sharmatara Samhita, and Bhava Prakasha. So we will see Bhava Prakasha is a later samhita. Point of compared to the Brihatrayi, it is later work of Samhita. So here it is a little more detailed point they are given about what all contents are there in the Ayurveda. So it's Ayurveda Uchyate Vidviddihi. So well-versed people telling about Ayurveda, that is Yatra Vidyade, where we are knowing about the Ayus, Ida Ayus and Ahita Ayus. Two types of Ayus, that is Hita, good and bad Ayus, or good and bad life is mentioned were, or beneficial and harmful life is mentioned were, and also the Vyadehe Nidana. Vyati means disease, and Nidana means cause, so cause of disease. Then third point is Shamanam. Shamanam is curing or treatment. So the three aspects. So the well-versed people or the acharyas telling about the ayus with good ayus and good life and bad life. How to obtain good life, bad life, as well as the cause of diseases, and also lastly about the curing of the disease or the treatment of disease is mentioned in which uh, which science, that science is called as Ayurveda. That is told by Bhava Prakasha. It is in the Purva Kanda, first chapter, third. So here one thing we have to note that in the Brihatrayis, in all the three, there is a definition about Ayurveda as mentioned in the Sutra Sthana of all the three Samhitas, the first chapter. So the reference chapter is first, that is the Sutra Sthana. And coming to the Legutrayi, only Bhav Prakasha have defined. Bhav Prakasha is the Purva Ganda, that is first section. That is also chapter 1. So these are the references related with the definition of Ayurveda. So I think you have obtained a good knowledge about what is mentioned in Ayurveda. So Ayurveda mainly deals with the life, the way how we have to deal with our life in a good way or a bad way. So we all prefer to have a good lifestyle, good way of life. So for that we have to follow certain rules, regimens, etc. And which I'll be teaching you in the later series. So be patient to hear my all the talks, and by knowing Ayurveda, build a good and healthy life through Ayurveda. Thank you for now. and thank you for now, and please keep subscribing my channel. Okay, bye.